I'm of the opinion that Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all these social media platforms do not want you selling your products or promoting your music on them. I think most producers and recording artists think I'm a fool for saying this, and I think it's because the average person thinks the purpose of social media, or at least one of the main purposes of social media platforms, is for people to promote their products, promote themselves, market their music, and do so freely. In my experience, that's a big mistake. Very rarely do I promote any beats, any links, period, on social media for my products, my drum kits, my beats, my apparel, other kinds of merchandise. And I see so many musicians doing the exact opposite. You see them posting the same flyer day after day, the same music video links day after day, the same Spotify links day after day, the same album covers day after day, and day after day their engagement is trash. Maybe this is happening to you as well. Maybe you don't understand why it's happening to you. So let me explain what I'm talking about and what I do to prevent getting caught in this trap. Let's be honest, you're not gonna find these videos anywhere else. Why? Because I make them. So it would really help me out if you subscribe. If you've already subscribed, what also really helps is if you like the video and leave a comment. It's hard in the era of clickbait videos on YouTube and negativity in the producer community, and I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Look at my Instagram page. I'm not posting flyers. I'm not posting beat videos. I'm not posting links to drum kits and merchandise on my timeline at all. But hey, I'm just DJ Payne 1. I'm not some huge celebrity. I mean, come on, man. The purpose of social media is self-promotion, right? It's not. It's called social media, not promotional media. I recently held an online panel about marketing and branding for producers. That was through BeatStars. Shout out to them. Neon Vines, a producer and songwriter who uses social media really effectively, explained this trick that she learned about posting promotional materials to her Instagram page.
Flyers don't perform well on social media, so I've found that if I have an event coming up, to just post like a picture of me with my studio and write it in the caption. A lot more people will see it that way. So again, it's all about providing value. Is a bunch of words on a picture gonna necessarily give value to people? Or is the most number of people gonna have access to that content if you do it that way, if you structure it that way and present it like that? No. So you have to be thinking, oh, if I want people to know I have this event coming up, I'm gonna be playing a show here. The highest engagement I get is when I post a picture of me with my studio, my full studio. So I'll do that and I'll write it in the caption. So
people might still be watching this video and saying, well, you know, big artists self-promote on social media all the time. What are you talking about? Some do. And obviously when you're a huge celebrity, you're gonna get engagement no matter what you post. But let me just show you that I'm not just making this stuff up. So forget DJ Payne 1's page. I went to Metro Boomin's page just to see what he was posting, because, you know, he's a celebrity producer and I don't see any flyers or any promotional material links, anything. So let's get off of his page. So here's Snoop Dogg, right? Huge celebrity. He's transcended music, and here he is posting one of these memes that's going around. 666,000 likes and 14,000 comments. That's great engagement, right? Now what happens when he promotes something? This is him posting what looks to be, I think that's an Apple Music screenshot promoting this song that he's doing. Look at the drop. 135,000, let's say 136,000 likes and only 3,000 comments compared to what I said before, 14,000. I mean, it's not like he fell off the face of the algorithm here, but his engagement dropped. It did drop. Let's try 50 Cent. Same thing. Look, about 600,000 on the same kind of meme. 20,000 comments. Now when he posts this Amazon screenshot about his book that just was released, 12 comments. 12 this is 50 Cent we're talking about. Look at that drop off. That's a big difference. And granted, these are superstars. You might say this doesn't apply to you, but if we remove some digits from these numbers and look at these numbers as ratios, so 600,000 becomes 600 because that's more realistic for most of us. 100,000 becomes 100, right? So the difference between 600 likes or views and only 100 is still significant, and that matters for a smaller artist. It just does. And let's just look at Cardi B. Why not? Because if it's anybody who's doing social media right, it's got to be her. She's one of the most famous people on the planet. Look, she's getting millions and millions of likes and tens of thousands of comments when she posts stuff, personal stuff, not promotional stuff. I mean, everything's promotion. Of course, she's promoting her brand by posting selfies and pictures of her family. She's staying relevant. I get it. It's just not the same as traditional blatant product placement, product promotion, advertising. Look at this, 3.2 million, 6.9 million, 635,000. 635,000 is amazing. I would piss on myself if I got 635,000 likes on an Instagram post. But the difference between that and 6.9 million, even 1.5 million, 10.4 million, that's a big difference. It's a big difference. I pay for ads. I don't post beats to my timeline. If I share a beat on Twitter, I don't even include a link. I just share it on Twitter, and it does well for me. But if someone's interested in it, they're going to reply or they're going to DM me. On Instagram, if I want to share a beat, I post it to my story and use the swipe up feature because that's what that's for. And you'll notice that Instagram does not allow clickable links in the regular timeline post. They clearly don't want you promoting products or companies or external links on your timeline. So listen to them. Don't do that. I see a lot of people posting, here's a flyer, link in bio, here's an album cover, link in bio. If Instagram is telling you by them not having that feature that they don't want you doing that, that means they don't want you doing that. And if you do it, it's not going to get engagement. Instagram has a whole system. The algorithm is real, and that algorithm will punish you for going against what they want you doing. Instagram does allow clickable links in paid ads though, and that's the reason I spend hundreds of dollars a week on Instagram ads, because those ads are targeting people who want my beats, and Instagram is going to show my beats to people because I'm paying. All social media sites are meant to be used for free by regular people interacting, sharing memes, talking about their lives, etc. And they're meant for companies to spend a bunch of money invading those regular people's timelines with products to sell. That's how it works. These social media platforms are not meant to be used as free advertising platforms. That's like I said, that's where the algorithms come in to make sure that your commercial posts are buried right away. And it's even happening to big time celebrities. When they post something that's a blatant advertisement, it gets buried relative to their other posts. Always posting flyers or promotions just doesn't work for the vast majority of us. And I've said this before, but I don't think people are hearing me. When you post something that doesn't perform well, it doesn't get likes or comments or views, the algorithm on whichever social media platform you're posting notices that and starts marking your post as bad content and showing it to fewer and fewer people. So the artists posting the same bad content that's not getting likes, not getting views, and they're posting it over and over again, they're just digging themselves deeper into a hole that is going to be harder to get out of as time goes on. Granted, if you look at the example of Neon Vines, right? She that's a workaround. She figured out that workaround. Some producers do post really engaging content. They might post a cinematic, super high quality video, and they found ways to attract customers with their social media posts. For example, Beat Demons, they post a lot of beats on Instagram. I mean, these are really cool videos. These are really engaging videos. They're cinematic. This is not just the regular visualizer that a lot of people post and then they say link in bio. They actually do a much better job at branding. So I'm not saying there aren't ways around it. You will notice that most of their posts, especially the posts that get tons of interaction, are not commercial posts. They're photos of them branding themselves, being human beings, telling their story, that kind of thing. But you have to get innovative. You have to make your posts engaging. And here's a really great example of that from Tattoo Beats. He posts beats to Instagram and does this kind of contest format that helps him promote himself, brand himself, and build customers, actually convert sales.
Just like I said, I use Instagram every 4 beats I release. I use Instagram to do like giveaway. So I let people like comment their favorite beat, and then I give away 3 free licenses. But people have been kind of invested in like choosing their favorite. So after I do the giveaway, people are still gonna buy the license of their favorite beat, which they tried to get for free, but unfortunately they didn't. But like I did warm them up, like, oh, they got invested in the fact that they might get it for free.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, but I really want it, so I might just buy it.
And that's a good point. It's like he's giving away beats. You don't have to give away something that you have to buy. Beats don't cost us anything to make. They just take time.
So what should you post on social media? Social stuff that appeals to people, stuff that aligns with your brand, that isn't commercial, that isn't asking for your followers to buy something or click something or go to something or support something. And this is a big conversation, and I encourage you to watch the full conversation with me, Mike Trampy, and Neon Vines, or my interview with Neon Vines for more ideas on what to post to social media. As far as advertising goes, I did make a video with Mike Trampy a little over a year ago for Beat Club that walks you through the process of setting up an advertisement on Facebook and Instagram for your beats. Shout out to Output. I really like Arcade. This is gonna be Arcade. They didn't pay me to say that, by the way. So this video is super detailed. It's long. It's an hour and a half. It walks you through the whole process, and it troubleshoots throughout the whole process. And I'm gonna put that link in the description. But I also found another video that explains it in less detail. It's a quicker version, but it doesn't touch on all of the different questions you might have along the way, but it is really good. It will get you started, and I think his methods are pretty much what Mike Trampy would agree with, and these are people who know what they're talking about. So I'm going to put that link in the description as well, and I'm going to try to post that as a comment and pin the comment as well. What I really want you to go with after watching this video, let's look at Cardi B, not my big ass head. What I really want you to go away with after watching this video, you're welcome, is the idea that you have to think about how to use social media. It's not just something to post anything you want on, and it's definitely not an easy way to promote or sell your music for free. And before you ask, what am I supposed to do? I encourage you to Google how to sell more products on social media, or how to promote beats on Instagram and so forth, because social media marketing is actually something people go to school for and then charge tens of thousands of dollars for. So take it seriously. Don't ruin your social media reach just because you underestimated the landscape. If you're serious about music, you got to get serious about marketing the music. If this is what you want to do as a career, and if this is what you want to do as a career, then you have to learn the landscape, and the landscape does involve social media. It's 2020. It's another example. Big drop. That's just how it is. So you want to minimize that. It's one more thing to learn, but it's worth it. And as intimidating as a prospect as learning the ins and outs of social media might be, it's far worse to just be using social media for years without really understanding how to do it the right way, and essentially wasting your time. Hopefully this at least inspired some internal dialogue. Stay sane, stay healthy, stay inspired. Peace.